That's fun. Okay, I just had my mic muted for no reason. Yeah, let me reset that. I thought I reset, but I guess I didn't. How you doing, TV? Drake May is getting Drake dismayed lately on Twitter. I think people are just slowly realizing the narrative is being set. God damn it, dude. I am playing against a guy. No, Nightmares, that's... I'm playing Slap right now. I've taken a couple days off from Rocket League, I'm not gonna lie, and it's been kind of brutal. Trying to get back into it. Sure. Isla. Oh. I mean, I meant to hit it in the ceiling and make it a weird bounce, but I didn't exactly think I just full on whip. 115. Holy shit, dude, I'll reset it. I know. Calm down. You guys always see this stuff and you're assuming like, oh, what's going on there? That's a glitch. And I know, it's fine. I got it. I clicked it. It's glitching. I'll figure it out. Nope. Meh. Hello, Preston. Nightmares actually did not get up to that. That's crazy. Okay, well, he got landed on, I guess. All right, well, I guess it's just gonna have to be glitch chat, so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna turn it off then. For some reason, it's not updating. My creator code text looks insanely large for no reason now. It's funny. Oh. Nice. Look at Nightmares getting the flicks. It's funny, every single one of you guys has a purple name on my chat. So you guys chatting together has kind of been brutal. Also Ramadan Kareem? Yes. I have Ramadan. Hopefully you're holding up well. Kind of cringe that this Rye guy said I'm gonna throw, and then he proceeded to throw, and now he's like slowly playing the game. I'm not gonna lie, part of me thought he was gonna keep throwing, so I took off a weird kickoff, but okay. Actually the best touch possible off the sidewall. Nice snipers. Oh, All right, I started playing Overwatch this week. You should really play a lot of it. There's an Overwatch 2, you know. Gotta get ready for the sequel. Sorry, Nightmares. I was considering bouncing that back, but I was like, I don't know if that's gonna help. Assalamu alaikum. Bitches. Hello. Sure. Probably has that. He does. Oh my god! I'm so sorry, Nightmares. Thank God Nightmares understood where that was going and he turned away. We got Taco Bell? What'd you get at Taco Bell? Oh, I actually finally set a timer for my stuff. Discovery Lux Box. Dude, everyone's talking about the Lux Box and I haven't been to Taco Bell in so long that I have no idea what people are talking about. This is a cringy ass duo on the other team. That's crazy. Dude, this is the stupidest spam attempt I've ever seen in my life. In my life, dude. The stupidest spam attempt I've ever seen. Hey man, popped in just real quick because I literally have no other way of watching the stream. Anyway, here's a paragraph of text that definitely isn't copy-pasted everywhere. Bro, you gotta at least go to like a super desperate and like 13-year-old streamer or something. You can't be going to me, a grown adult who grew up in the spam internet age. No. I had like 10 boosts, so I'm like, I need to get really precise in this, but I doubted my angle, and I tried to adjust last second, and I feel flipped. I'm a dummy. Holy cheat up, dude. That guy went full speed. There was no hesitation on that. Nope. For it. Tried curling 30 pounds, say I only got 8 reps, so I had to take it back to 25. I mean, that's fine. You'll slowly get to 30. That'll just be your next goal. Oh no. Okay, we're good. That's insane! What the heck was that? I dunked it directly into his catch. That's crazy. Oh my god. Holy. Oh my god, and now he doesn't want to forfeit. And now Diego. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. They're getting rid of Bacchus mod, I guess. Bot? Oh, no, 100%. It's, well, maybe not a bot, but it's just a spam attempt. It's probably the worst I've ever seen in a spam attempt. Thank you for teammate for opponents for purposely missing. What is going on? I missed the forfeit window by literally a second, and this guy's throwing a whole fit. Jesus, dude. Either sit. He says, very stupid, you're still playing XD. I'm sorry, chat, you have to watch me sit here in this lobby, but... Top 3 viewer right there? Yeah. Teammate is own goaling. All right. Just trying to get out of this game. Super fun content right here. Oh my god, dude. This is such a whiny fucking rank, dude. That is 2 straight games of people just not playing. Is your Twitch the same as YouTube? Yep, it is the Danger Taco. Pretty much on any platform in which I exist, it is the Danger Taco. Mainly because Danger Taco was taken by Twitter and I got pissed, so I had to change it. I'm just gonna pause for a bit. I am not in the mood to keep running into the same dudes who are just refusing to play some of these games. Tanking NBA or Rocket League? I mean, these guys feel like they're tanking. It's like 2-0 and they just start forfeiting and asking me to stop playing. And it's just like, okay, cool. Like, we can, there's like 4 minutes remaining and we're just gonna give up. Like, short of me straight up own goaling, I don't really know what's going on there. Like, I missed an aerial and then that was about it for bad contributions.
Deep cleansing breath and alcoholism.
I would really not want to commit to alcoholism, but I will have a deep cleansing breath. That sounds very good. Weak-minded, some people, I will make one mistake, go to my one, they just cry. Well, I mean, that's why I told him, like, that's why well, you guys can't see it on YouTube, but like, I just typed in, I'm like, it must be very hard. I remember having a hard time in elementary school too, because I can only imagine these people are like 10 years old and they're just like crashing out because they're losing a ranked game. And it's just like, dude, you're like this Diego guy I run into, he is a good player, but he has like the weakest mental I've ever seen. It's like, dude, it's 2-0 with 4 minutes to go and we're actively stopping playing. And then he forfeits. And then as he's like, I'm still trying to play, I'm like, you know, fine, if he's not gonna stop playing, I'll forfeit too. And I missed the forfeit window. And as punishment, he says, I don't want to play with you anymore. So he proceeds to keep playing for 4 minutes. And I'm like, what is that? Like, this logic doesn't make sense. You don't want to play this game. So instead of leaving to get out of the lobby, you keep playing and waste 6-7 minutes by continuing to score, thus elongating the amount of time you technically have to play with me. Like, I'm like, I don't get this, dude. This is why I'm like, this has to be a child. Because he's trying to insult me, but by doing what he's doing, he's actively elongating what we're trying to do here. That was a way better flick than I thought he would get, I'm not gonna lie. I also completely got bamboozled. I thought Righty was going at it. I didn't realize he was actually floating in front of it. Feels like a very short stream, by the way, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, what a pass. Okay, well. I didn't think really would go because I thought he would do something exactly like that. I was like, you're probably just gonna hit in the ceiling, so I don't know if you're gonna do that. And he did, so very good pass by him. All right, good follow. All right, really thought he would take that a little bit more inside. I thought he was gonna try to avoid the cut. Well, that's not good. That works. Righty, you have so much boost. You still have so much boost. You still have so much boost. Okay. Ow. Crab with the gun sounds good. I mean, we literally streamed crab with the gun. Nice. Okay, I was like, I'm gonna get the ball or him. There's literally no in between, so. German woman doing a handstand that really turned my Frauen upside down. I don't know enough German to know this punchline. Isn't it Fraulein for the woman? Or is that like a proper
There's
thing?
There's nothing sexier than German women doing handstand. They really turn my Frauen upside down.
Oh wait, no, there's Frau, which is another one. Okay. I now get it. Just Frau Bluke. Where's Lee Algebra Cow when you need him for my German translations? Or Zero? Ooh, nice little pass. Whoa, that's not necessary. Unfort. Okay, well, hi, Nathan Reyes. Do you want me to give Ethan Eric H a message? Oh, right. Are you guys? Wow, you guys are already in Boston? Dang. You want to give him a message? Hello. Give him a little peck on the cheek. Wow, that would have been really cool if you meant to back pass that. Uh-oh, Righty might be a robot. I don't know. You are chasing the ball left to right. Why are you directly behind me at all times? This is like the worst positioning I've ever seen. Why is he directly behind me on all dribbles? He can face me and back pass the ball, but instead of just back... Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a short stream, chat. Holy. Broken into his house in Denver. Nice. Today was like possibly the worst work day I've had in my job here. I should have known it would not lead to a good stream. I am literally going to end next month with probably like the lowest YouTube paycheck I've ever had. Because I have streamed like and not at all in the months I've been doing in the past month. So I do apologize for everyone who's used to a bit more taco content. I thought the second guy was going to bite harder, and he kind of did. Notice how these goals from my teammate are happening when they're not directly at my butthole. Isn't that fun? Wow. Look at this streak. Is that your code? Your code for the shop, Nathan? I'm going to make you read that again and then think real hard about what you think that code means, if not that. What else would that code be? Would it just be a secret passcode to get in the clubhouse? That's crazy. You don't hit them? I think my teammate literally brake checked before he got that demo, which I don't fully understand. Oh my god. The Mickey Mouse Claus house? Probably. I'm doing soccer chance living room trying to get will you to win. Well, I'm just gonna queue threes and hopefully that'll do that. If I lose this next game, I am getting off and then maybe deleting my channels. Also, I think YouTube has a bit of a problem because every day I don't upload. I've noticed I'm losing like 6 subs, and I'm just like, what? And it's pretty consistent. It's like 4 to 6 every day. And I always thought my growth on YouTube was kind of slow. And I realized it's because I'm literally getting a net loss of 6 prior to what I gain back for every upload. So it's been kind of weird to like see like, why are my shorts only getting me like 2 to 3 to 4 subs? Like it used to be a lot faster. And no, it just turns out there's just a bunch of bots that are slowly getting culled every couple months in like waves. Because my God, I was at like 22.5 and now I look today and it was like I've lost like 50 in the past week. I was like, oh, okay. Haven't much CRL. How's it been? I just streamed some CRL on Sunday for quals. It's been really good. The qualifier is really good. We had some really insane upsets. Fanshawe, a team that was basically 70th in the nation, beat the defending national champions in qualifier upper bracket, which is wild. We had a bunch of other like really high-seeded teams get upset. But ultimately, at the end of the bracket, pretty much all the favorites came through. So it shows like, okay, you still have to lock in. Qualifier 2 is on Saturday after this major weekend. So gonna be wild time. GG Greeley. I like how the moment I insulted my teammate and told him to get out of my butthole on rotation, we started scoring repeatedly. And then we lose right at the end because unfortunately I don't hit my shot and then he doesn't hit a shot and then it gets 50 to oblivion. I was not okay with that. Teammate didn't say a single thing, by the way. He was... My headcanon with players like that is that they're just playing with the discount AI that they bought at a cheat server. But it's like, legitimately like, hey, because a lot of the cheat servers, you pay for keys to get it for a day or two or something, is my understanding. And some of them are like SSL level, but there's definitely some bots that sit around and they're genuinely like a GC1 because they can't aerial. They freak out. They freak out when you're trying to go for like certain reads. They will follow the ball and completely ignore rotation. Like they're not built to be played. Do we have another one here? Oh no, this is a duo queue. This guy is definitely a C2. There's literally no way. Like, because there's a couple games where, like, I can definitely tell this is a bot based on how they aerial and move, but they just can't hit the ball. They're, like, freaking out. They're, like, ignoring the ball. Like, someone will be dribbling the ball, and it'll come and take the ball off the teammate, and you're just like, that sounds like a normal thing that diamonds do, but, like, this is a bot. It's doing it with full confidence. There's no hesitation. And I'm like, this is such a weird thing to watch. Like, why are you paying for this bot if it's not even good enough to play at this rank? Speaking of bot, oh, my gosh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Get out, get out. Oh, this one, Joshy. Alright, we're just gonna place that. Put the row Kev dog. Hey, Kev dog. Rank has been miserable. I will say I'm having like a very bad day, like mood-wise, so I didn't expect rank to go super well, but first 2 games with 2 players going AFK and being like, I don't want to play anymore. And I was just like, alright. Then after that, I got that game with you. That was just a dude throwing for 3 minutes, and then, granted, I'm not playing super well either, but like, by our powers combined, we probably could have at least hung in that game a little bit. All right, I probably could have stayed up on that, but they seem like they're doing enough. Try to tap that down line, kind of worked. Dude, leave me alone. Oh, it's up my tailpipe. I'm playing 6-mans in league matches. I would like to play 6-mans if I was not an old man incapable of having 2 good days back-to-back. Also, I don't want to play it until I rank check back in a B, which could be a bit based on how hard it is to play 3s. Like, it is incredibly hard to rank up at 3s because there's so few games. The moment you get like 1750 and above, there are just no more lobbies, like straight up. Like, I get like 1 queue every like 25 minutes. And it's just like, what is going on here? I've been suddenly went down 120 MR. Oh, dude, I am... The moment I get to 1750, it's just bots. It's just like 2 partied up bots playing over and over and over and over and over. And then I lose, and then I go back to GC3. And then it's like some boosted players, maybe the occasional bot, and a bunch of people rage queuing because they used to be higher. And I'm like, Betty, you wouldn't be as angry if you could just avoid the bots higher up and be in your proper rank or whatever. Is it didn't then drop on quick because of, I mean, that's the story. I was running into like Rhyolite and all these different like bubble players that I can't remember off the top of my head. But I was running into all these like SSLs, and I'm like, why are you down here? Like, why are you accidentally smurfing? And they're like, dude, it's because like bots. You get into SSL, and then literally every game is just a bot. It's like 7 out of 10 games. So if you don't win that one game, you're basically plummeting. But you're gonna plummet anyway because the bots are beatable, but like not. It's very hard to like perfectly 50 a bot that cannot lose a 50, you know? Like, you either have to go neutral in every 50, or you have to like play out of your mind, peek, and tag team demos perfectly. Like, it's very hard. Didn't Cafu play for AC Milan back in like the late 2000s? Am I remembering that correctly? This guy's name on the other team. I mean, threes queues are borked because Sophia players play threes that you will run into like a full pro team, or like players with like RLCS contender tags, and they'll all be like high 17s, and you're like, what is this? Like, why am I playing like people I know from 2K in like low 17? But it also shows how truncated this ranked ladder is, because if you go to the top 100 leaderboards, if you get SSL in 2s and then win 20 straight games after that, you are still not top 100. If you get SSL at all in 3s, you are top 100. Like, that is pathetic. That's a stat line you see in extra modes. In GC, how do you tell it's a bot from an aerial? Typically, they have no air roll at all, and they wait until the very last second to go for any aerial. It's either they pre-jump a ball as soon as it goes up, or they wait until you approach, because the bot is playing for the 50 at a certain point on a low or delayed aerial. And I don't know. They're just a very consistent way of going up for it that just looks a little unnatural on how a human would do it. The most telltale thing is you watch a replay, and usually they have I don't know if the newer bots do this, but like back in the day, it was very telltale because the bots would be making micro adjustments all the time as they were dribbling, and so you could tell like the camera was like going like wiggling because the ball cam was being like toggled on and off, or the ball cam is like permanently on, which like obviously if you think about it, no one ever plays like that, especially at a high level. You do toggle the ball cam at least a little bit. Oh my god, dude. Watch the street jump, by the way? Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty low in 3s. I'm like 1670 right now. I'm gonna assume Diz or whatever is like... Oh, never mind, it was Joshy. I was like, one of them is at least 100 MMR below me. I've never understood why they allow that. 70 Q and 70. Oh no, it's all over the place. 2s also has that randomly where I will get into a game and a guy is twisted and I'm like, what the heck? And then after the game, it's like, they're like a 1925 and I'm like, I am currently a low 17 in 2s. Why am I getting someone literally like 200 MMR above? All right, see you, Nathan. Yeah, sorry guys, this is not the most entertaining stream. I'm just trying to keep myself active because I just have not been able to stream lately. I've had a lot of real life stuff going on. Look, yeah, I just feel like I should turn my channel into a show match channel. Try to see if I can generate some more stuff that way. Honestly, in the beginning of CRL, I would actually love doing that for seeding purposes, because there are some teams I genuinely like. I don't know who is better, so let's just get them on there, you know. Might be hard to D2 for the next 4 years. Nah, you're fine. Everyone thinks they're hard stuck. You just gotta change your approach. Think about the game from like a bigger, a bigger perspective. Hey, it's Master. I woke up for this. I know, that's why I'm trying to keep it alive for you, Matt. Switching to COD. Ooh. If someone said that I'm switching to COD back in 2007, I'd be like, yeah, I feel that. I don't know anyone who'd switch to COD now. It's crazy because COD had such a stranglehold on like boys of my age growing up. Honestly, do most kids play COD? I feel like Fortnite and COD do not overlap in terms of who plays what. I feel like COD's like a very distinct ecosystem of gamer. Trying to pass there, bang. Gaming? Fortnite and Valorant? That's interesting. I would not expect those to overlap. Oh my god, if I read that in, dude, that was almost insane pre-jump. That was like pure fundamental type goal right there. I saw it down Twitch. It's okay. Oh, sorry, Chief, I thought you were way closer. Oh. Fortnite about nowadays, COD, Halo, and Doom, maybe for Argen. What do you mean Argen? I don't think Doom was ever a popular game for like my millennial ass. I'm like the oldest, I'm like the youngest millennial possible, so. For me, I feel like growing up, Fortnite was kind of popular. It was popular, but I feel like it was still very much COD was like the game. Because it was like started the association of like, you know, guys don't want to play any game without a ball or a gun. Like the gun game was very much a COD game. Fortnite was still big because it was always big since like, I don't know. I mean, we forget how old Fortnite is, but like, I would feel like during college it was really starting to blow up for me, but COD was around for so long. It was such like it was like an industry staple, low-key. Like, Activision was really dialed in. For me, it was around college when I could feel, me personally, not being interested. I think that's because we went from, like, Modern Warfare 2 and 3 and Black Ops 2 to, like, these weird hybrid jetpack, wall-running, like, crazy verticality maps types COD, and I never enjoyed that. I quit Fortnite, already hit top 100 on Unreal, and I just quit. Anyways. Quake is like a little bit older. That's almost like older. I was gonna say Gen X, but I'm like, nah, that's a little too old. I would say Quake is like older millennial. Kind of like how StarCraft is still pretty popular, but StarCraft is like, across some people, I view that as like kind of an older game. I don't know how many people in the US at least are playing StarCraft that much. Yeah, I just find it funny because I just don't see people play COD a bunch, but honestly, COD has kind of gotten the EA treatment in that they just don't feel like it's different enough every year. I also just feel like low-key, the aesthetics of COD are ass. Like, it looks so drab and lifeless. Like, the color palettes of Call of Duty every year have never been like, ooh. I think that's one thing I think Treyarch definitely kicks Infinity Ward's ass historically, is Infinity Ward has some dark maps that are all like green, dark green and gray and beige, whereas like Treyarch actually had like a lot of color in a lot of those maps. Even though I was always more of an Infinity Ward gamer. Oh, okay. Is Unreal completely based off placement? Or do you get like a multiplier for like kills? So I feel like it'd be, or sorry, elims. So I feel like it'd be weird to get like 25 elims and finish like 10th, and you'd get less placement points than a guy who finishes first by just bush camping. Hey, Aki. Doom was big in my area. Everyone loved Doom when I was growing up. I mean, isn't Doom just a co-op game? Actually, is it even a co-op game? I feel like Doom has always been single player. Off the top of my head. I don't remember if I've ever seen that. Start at Elam points with 5 points per Elam. Well, yeah, but that's like in-game points, right? Like, do you get MMR for Elams? Or whatever the equivalent of Fortnite MMR is? Aki, how's your business doing? Not gonna lie, I was trying for a full reset and I screwed up. Business fine, off season, still we got 12 jobs lined up. Noise. Like to hear it. Oh, I don't know how you fit that underneath me. Probably was right on top of that. That's crazy. No one touches that. Yeah, I should have known he was just gonna spike that as hard as possible. Oh. I didn't realize he was doubling that. My bad. My bad. I don't remember on the back end. I remember getting explained a while back. I mean, I just don't know because I've never really engaged with Fortnite or had too many friends with it, so I don't really know how Unreal rank up goes. I know people have gotten unranked. Like, I think there was like bush camping grandpa or bush camper dad or whatever. That one guy who used to just take work business calls while playing Fortnite all day or whatever, and he would just bush camp until the final circle. And I think he got Unreal off of that. And I was like, that to me feels like a fundamentally broken game. Also, I want the job where I'm able to play a video game all day long and not get fired. What? That guy recovered already? I do not think that would be the guy who would chow me. Ah! Just like this singular hair keeps touching my nose and itching it. Sorry, sadly. All right. I don't know why I said those back. I mean, I know that. Hello, Victor Tapia. Can I please play with you? You know the rules on that? Because I'm fairly certain you've been here before. And the answer is no, because I don't play with anybody I don't know. Damn, that's crazy. He actually just like left it. I was like, oh, I could have probably scored that. All right. I'm gonna take a little off that. It's rough. Why is that guy rotating at 1,000,000 miles an hour? What the heck? Okay, we're good. Imagine not wanting to play with potential fans. Imagine setting rules for your stream and playing at a high enough rank that 99.9% statistically of all players are not able to play with you. That's like going into a streamer's chat who only does community tournaments is saying, can we play ranked? And they go, I don't do that. And then be like, wow, imagine not wanting to play ranked with potential, like, wow, crazy. It's almost like every stream is different. It's almost like if they want someone to play with, they should go to a stream that specifically says playing with viewers. Fun fact, if you search playing with viewers Rocket League, you will be able to find streamers that do that. Or you can just flip a coin every single time. And by coin, I mean, you know, flip a coin that 97% of the time will come up with no, because most streamers do not play with randoms. That's just how it goes. Okay. Sure. I like that. Oh. Wow. Okay, dude. This guy's heads up. He actually just let me have the touch and was waiting until I truly settled down. All right, I can flick that forward. Sad. Low. I thought Sadly was in the right, which I was correct, but he was going for demo. Maybe. Oh, no. I was playing as clear, and then I went ahead of it. Wait, Sadly could still be the GOAT. Wait! Oh my god, I got bumped, dude. That's crazy. That's also crazy. You went for the double there. He said my bad immediately. I think he realized, yeah, maybe I should have just hit it back post. Give him next time. I played you when I was peaking, I was 1650 and I finally made it to GC3. Congrats, Saro. Good to know. Keep up the grind. Full party again. Okay, that's just how it always is. Literally, the only games you get in 3 is against a full party of people once you get to GC2, GC3. So you just gotta fight through that. Who are my teammates? Uh-oh, I don't recognize either of them. Uh-oh, one of them's got a GC tag. That's not good. Oh, both me and Illusion had the exact same thought. We're like, I'll play off the bounce, and it never touched the ceiling. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Really good touch by Hala. All right. Can't get that again, unfortunately. Early flick. Nice. Oh no, that was like a perfect roll up the wall, dude. I'm gonna let teammate chase that. He's got a lot better of a read on that. Nice. All right, teammate just needs to stay back. Good. Hit it across. That, I guess, works. No! I thought he was gonna get a little less on that. Man. All right. Well, I was trying to knock at middle. That would have worked really well. Teammate was actually playing off that read, so I appreciate that. All right. Initial clear. Starman. I just have to call him because he's got no discernible name. His entire name is bleeped out, which is crazy. Oh no. Nice. We're gonna stay. You should probably just get back. Wow, I missed that by literally 1 pixel. Oh no, it ate my jump. I was about to say, I'm like, why did I get flip off? Sometimes you're going too fast, chat. The wall will eat your jump. That's just physics. Near post? Oh, he was good. He paused. He saw the danger on that. In? Oh, nice. Okay. This is a weird game. Not gonna lie. I think you just got to be careful in the counterattacks. A couple times I've seen us get really, really aggro for no reason. All right, I got both of them paused, but they're both waiting for my touch. Probably could have maybe dribbled that a little bit more. All right, just have to get. Oh, wow! I'm surprised he beat me there. That's not a goal though. Oh my god, teammate hit that backwards in a way that I didn't think would even be feasible. I don't want to creep out too much. What? Benaros feels body, I'm not gonna lie. His aerials are a little too quick. He has not been contested on a flick yet. Feels like these guys are hiring a bot. He might just be having a couple good challenges in a row, but I don't know. Setting off my hold on a minute type of detection. Oh my god, that was almost a classic thing where I was about to get like a perfect read, and then all of a sudden my teammate is just like, what if? And then it just hits it right past me. Yes, Ben perfectly timing another aerial after getting a perfectly timed touch, and then getting another perfectly timed aerial with limited boost. Noticing. No, I'm good. He might just be a good player, who knows? Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's going to be a danger. Let's just rotate back just in case. Hello, peek. Oh my god, we did it. If we can get back to GC3 tonight, that'd be nice. Need to get out of this rank. Okay, they were playing with a C3 and C2. They seem too good to be C2, C3, so it might just be alt accounts. Trying to rank them up. How goes it? Not well. I had a very bad day at work, so just trying to unwind, but didn't really. It's not really going super well right now. That's okay. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, we got Chief this time to replace that other guy and got Hala again. Okay, this should be probably a free win as long as you just don't screw up. Oh. Alright. Okay, we'll grab that. Could be worse. My whole family got COVID. Hope your day gets better. Damn, skill issue. I'm not gonna lie. Preston playing Fortnite. I mean, it sounds like Preston. Bro's in a game depression. He doesn't have anything else to play. Now he's turned to Fortnite. Dire times. Minecraft not doing it for you? Still want to build? Fortnite. Holland not flipping into that was tough. Playing with Birdie? Oh, that's cute. My stream bringing gamers together. I don't know if Birdie played Fortnite, to be honest. Okay. Ooh, midair. Oh! Imagine, dude. Imagine. We might be countered to oblivion here. Never mind, he messed up that first touch. Chat, what's the food you guys haven't had in a long time? I think I haven't had pizza in like 3 months. No, I tried to fake it, dude. I'm a bot. Well, speaking of bot, you gotta go. Okay, that works. Fish? What do you mean fish? There's a lot of different fish. Like anything seafoody? Oh, he just gave it to me. I didn't think he would give that away. All right, well. Dude, oh my god. That was a wide open and all over committed on it. That's funny. Powdered sugar donuts are an ice cream sandwich. I saw Ice Creek, and I thought you misspelled steak, and I'm like, an ice steak sandwich? It's where you want the steak, but it's too hot, so you put ice on it first to cool it down. I see you. I see the vision. There's no way. Oh my god. Okay, well. Bad case food poisoning with cod, and now any fish I've had makes my stomach hurt. Felt that. Seafood's funny because it's one of the few like fish. It's like one of the few things that I feel like actually even fully cooked, it just smells kind of off. Like I love salmon, but like the smell of cooked salmon isn't like it's like kind of fishy. And then you eat it and you're like, oh, that's tasty. Never mind. Powdered sugar donuts is nice though. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good point. Ice cream sandwich, like one of those like default, like the chocolate like slabs with the perforation and the ice cream in the middle. Yeah, I haven't had one of those in a bit. Is there like a brand that makes that? Was there like an original ice cream sandwich brand, or is that just a type of sandwich that every ice cream company has like dabbled in or whatever? Oh, I thought he was gonna fake it because he's faked literally every other arrow, so. Oh my god, that bounced exactly like I feared it would. I was like, I think that's off the corner, right? Oh, good bump. I thought I dodged enough. I want ice cream sandwich. Honestly, ice cream sandwich is the old reliable. I feel like if I was getting any ice cream for a party, I would get an ice cream sandwich. You know what's actually an elite sandwich or dessert sandwich is those cookie sandwich, ice cream cookie sandwiches, where it's like 2 slings of cookie dough with ice cream in the middle. You know those? No way. Wait. He got that perfectly. Oh my god. I thought he pinched it for a second because that was such a hard hit. Wow. I feel even worse because I technically hit it. I mean, it wasn't in, but I technically hit it off target there. That's kind of embarrassing. We're losing to a guy boosting his C2 and C3. Oh, no. You would miss those. Oh my god, dude. That's really embarrassing. Holy. Oh, well, I'm for it. Nestle Toll House sandwich. Exactly. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Those are really good. Those are like something that if someone bought for me or if I see in a store, if I'm like on a road trip or whatever and I want something sweet and I see that in like the freezer by the checkout counter at a 7-Eleven, you better believe. Honestly, I got reminded about them because they don't sell them like individually often. You don't really see those in ice cream stores, or ice cream stores and grocery stores, but like there's a corner store near me that stocks them. And I would get them more often, except the corner store is something that like exists only out of desperation, you know? Because it's like the type of place where you're like, hi, can I get a drink I know the value of? And they're like, sure. And then you buy like, you know, maybe in a pinch you need an energy drink, and you know for a fact it's $2.99 or $2.50 at a store, and they're like, all right, that'll be $4.75, and I'm like, fine. Hey, can I get an ice cream sandwich? I know for a fact it's $3.50, and they're like, yep, that'll be $5.25. I'm like, dude, this upcharge is insane. So I try to avoid that. All right, guys, I'm getting off after this one. I am not mentally here. Also, I just lost to a guy boosting his C2 and C3 because teammates can't rotate down the middle, so. Also, I set them up for an open shot with crossbarred out, so that also kind of tilted me, I'm not gonna lie. Not Six is faking the challenge only to lose the immediate next one, and then near post guy gets beat. Oh, that's terrible. Fun for it. Uh-oh, we're playing actually sweaty people who know how to play the game. All right. Well, good night, everybody.